Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. As you can see, we're back in Fort Remote at the site of our great victory, or something like that. Yeah, okay, I mean, obviously the ghosts are gone, and nothing more triggers here, so, yep. That's just over, for better or worse. For better, I suppose. Ah, right. There was a shade construct in here. You know, just casually a 3000 hit point shade construct, and I'm pretty sure this one we'll actually have to defeat. Well, I mean, we don't have to. I am very surprised that aggroed as late as it did, I guess. I mean, obviously we're going to get absolutely destroyed here. Wow. Wow. Okay. I mean, even though I said that, I wasn't expecting this level of destruction. That is insane. Did it heal too? No. I guess we just didn't deal very much damage at all. We're also all going to die as soon as the next round starts, because... yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, alright. Let's not do that then. A shade construct. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be maybe the absolute uber boss at the end of the game, maybe. Kinda doubt the actual final boss of this game, whatever it might be. Maybe a fight against all three of the Slith Horde leaders at once. That would be amazing. Everyone loves multi-boss fights. Or maybe it's just gonna be, you know, one of the three. I kinda have a feeling like we're actually going to have some sort of showdown with our friend, whatever his name is, the Spy Master, or Shadow, or whatever. By himself, like as the first one of the three Slith leaders that we're going to meet. Well, that we've technically already met. And so, with any luck, we're not going to have to fight them all at once. Anyway, yeah, I can't really imagine that whatever the final boss for this game might be is tougher, stronger than that shade construct there. That's just insane. Anyway, what's happening here? I've obviously taken a look at this before in the past. I can see the Chandler there that spawned. These alcoves look like they were used for the holding and study of various sorts of creatures, large and small, animal and plant. The smell of mold and decay almost makes you gag. As you explore, you hear bubbling and hissing from the passage behind you. It sounds like it might have come from one of the slime pools you passed as you came in. Perhaps not all of the experiments were as dormant as they seemed. Of course not. They never are. Well, okay, how tough are we talking here? Fungal construct, not even 2000 hit points. That is definitely a lot less impossible. Well, at least it looks a lot less impossible than that shade construct. Okay, you decided to do nothing, essentially. I'm going to reduce your attack power, your probably considerable attack power. I am going to go for a shield breaker arrow here, which worked. Yes, it's weakened. Okay, I didn't see any effect happening, but it says so right there. Also, I was hoping that I would get a haste proc here, so we can actually apply a War Blessing. I don't really like Hawk standing right next to that enemy. I'm going to step away. You can do a well-aimed blow because all the debuffs are applied. Yikes. Okay, that's a very heavy melee hit. Not too surprising, I suppose. The Writhing Mass, also extremely tanky. Not a huge fan. Step there, attack. I mean, honestly, I'm really surprised that this fungal construct does not have any sort of automatic retaliation damage, as I feel like enemies of this kind have had in the past. Needless to say that is one of my least favorite mechanics. Okay, are you acidable? Kind of. Not immune, and the debuff has been applied. Okay, fire works really well, as you might imagine. Well, It is relatively resistant to melee attacks, though. And it keeps summoning these writhing masses, which I probably should deal with. Oh god, they're gonna suck up so much of my melee damage, though. Yeah. Oh god, and they hit so hard, and they attack twice, because of course they would. Yeah, this is not going to happen. By the way, in case you couldn't tell, I suppose I can slow down those things as well. Okay, now she has acid applied. I mean, honestly, I expected that the first time around. Like, keep weakening it? I don't... Yeah, debuff effects don't stack as far as I know. Maybe that duration does. At the very least, it got refreshed, but yeah, I mean... even with a weakened debuff, or cursed debuff, it still hits so hard, there's no hope. Yeah, and then, of course, I was wondering when it would use whatever other abilities it had available. So, yeah, that's about as successful as I was expecting to be here. Alright, so those are both very much endgame encounters that probably guard something good, or maybe they're just there for optional challenges. Either way, unless someone gives me a quest for them later on. But Gladwell didn't seem interested, and he... I guess the story is that he's really the only one who was even aware this place still existed, right? Because not even the people stationed here know about it. So probably not going to get a quest for those, and they're probably just completely optional. What is this place again? Why is this still locked off, and who's in charge here? No one, I guess. I thought there was maybe someone right here who gave us a quest, and for the first stage of completion we were allowed access to here, where we got something. Have we taken a look past here, or could we not? Piercing crystal. That does work here. Ah, I must have... Yeah. I think I remember... No. Yes, maybe? Okay, Cloak of Bolts. Clearly not very useful to us. That's probably why I decided... I mean, that's almost... certainly why I decided to... not use a piercing crystal here. And this one was too strong to be pierced with a mere crystal. Alright. Yes, we want to reload, not save. Okay, then. I guess we're done here. Which is honestly good, because, you know, we have some progress to make. Some actual story progress. So we're going to head here. I think on the way here I might have turned in... Yeah, I think I might have handed over the, like, one extra flawless crystal I had. Didn't get anything special for it, or else I would have shown it, of course. I don't know, maybe we're done with special rewards. Maybe we're just gonna get 30 coins for every additional one. And who knows, maybe, I guess she's just been randomly giving us additional items, right? Like additional, maybe piercing crystals and the like, in exchange. Rather than actually unlocking any rooms, because I think we've run out of rooms to unlock downstairs a while ago. Anyway, where do we want to go? We want to go to the Great Portal. Well, why are these in such a weird order, by the way? Weird as in not ordered in the, in order of appearance, basically. The order of expected, visits. I suppose we'll take food. I mean, we have so much. But you can't really have too much. Just like with money. Well, I suppose there is so much, such a thing as too much food. In real life, anyway. But in a game where it doesn't weigh anything, and doesn't spoil, and you can basically have a near infinite amount of it, things are different. Anyway, hello, Sergeant Nickel. Starting to look impatient. Come on, we We made you wait, what, a few days at most. So what happens now? I guess I'm ready. Alright, go upstairs and through the portal gates. I was thinking through the portal at first. Once you're inside, I'll give you instructions. He turns and walks toward the stairs. Okay. Through the portal gates, which are now open. Once you step through the gate, the raw power of the portal blasts you. Most of it must have been reflected back by the tall stone walls. The refugees to the north complained about the portal's energy. They had no idea. As you try to regain your senses, you examine the layout. There's a strip of walkway running east to west in front of you. That is where the refugees are told to stand in line, waiting their turn to use the portal. The portal, a barely restrained tornado of energy, is pulsing and swirling on the stone mound to the south. 8 crystals surround it, feeding it with energy and holding it in balance. Sergeant Nichols stands at the base of the stairs leading up to the portal. He shouts, "You're here!" I mean, he was literally just outside. How does he even... Okay, who knows? Maybe we were dazed for that long. "You're here, slow as always, I see. Get over here. I'll tell you what to do." Okay. You shoulder your way past the angry and desperate refugees, which I guess we have to just imagine being here. Well, I suppose there are like 4 of them, representing maybe 40 or 400 or who knows how many, and pass through the open gate. The guards pull from the crowd those few who are allowed to use the portal. You are all pushed through and the gates close behind you. Those lucky few who will now use the portal line up on the thin strip of walkway ahead of you. You look around, trying to acclimate yourself to the painfully harsh environment around the portal. And then you see Sergeant Nickel at the base of the stone rise upon which the portal rests. It is ringed by 8 huge glowing crystal spires, as we literally were just told in the text box before this, okay, which feed it with energy and hold it in a stable position. Nickel shouts, "Come closer, I'll tell you how this works." Okay, so there are at least a few more, and they're all named, actually. Interesting. Do we know any of these people? Serok, Allison, Penn, Belena, Howell, Doral, Vanderin? Step closer, huh? Do we want to? I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that the graphics don't really do the description justice, but the description was vivid enough, and honestly, I don't think we've ever had any kind of portal, not even the Great Portal, described as being quite that unpleasant and, you know, that just chaotic. And frankly, not something you'd really want to trust your life to, but, well, I guess between this and an approaching army of ruthless lizards, maybe it doesn't seem like such a bad option. Anyway, Sergeant Nickel says, "Was this really the fastest you could get here?" Dude, please. I mean, why are you being such a jerk suddenly? I thought you were kind of chill before. I suppose the portal does that to people, huh? Was this really the fastest you could get here? Alright, this is how it works. The portal is very dangerous. You're through it the wrong way and you could leave an arm or a head in the underworld. Great. Go to the first person in line and tell them it is your turn. Pass through the portal quickly. Walk through the center, keep your arms close to you. Keep an eye open for enemies. When the first person is through... What do you mean enemies? How could enemies possibly get in here? Friends can barely get in. When the first person is through, come talk to me again. I mean, in the time that it took you to explain to me how this works, you could have sent 3 people through. But okay, sure. Do we actually... Is this going to be a remember exactly the lines to pick kind of situation here? Pass through the portal quickly, through the center, keep your arms close to you, and that's all pretty obvious. Should be simple enough. Keep an eye open for enemies. Do I tell them that, or does he tell me that? When the first... I guess that's for me. Okay, what enemies should I watch for? You know, demons, shades, anything that wants to eat you, or the people passing through the portal. Okay, so that's how it's going to be, huh? Shades are going to be drawn to the portal, and we're going to have to defend them. That's more, you know, that sounds more like something we typically do. Don't be too worried, though. We have so many soldiers here, not to mention the ballistae, that anything we face will be quick work. Cool. That's all? Yes, first person, say the words. Wait until they're safely through, come back to me. He waves you off. Hurry, we're wasting valuable portal time. Yeah, I mean, I'm really not sure why, but there we go. So do I just pick one, or... Don't roll. You approach the first person in line. He stands there next to a younger man, possibly his son. He says, Is this it? Is it my turn? What do I do? It is your turn. Pass through the portal quickly, walk through the center, keep your arms close to you. Or I could just choose to give very poor instructions. This is, I mean, why would I do this? Except out of morbid curiosity. What? Is that all? All right. He turns to the other man. This is it. See you on the other side. Uh-oh. That might be true in more than one way. Or in really just one way, but not the one he intended. Then he turns and begins his hike slowly up the hill, very slowly and unsteadily. Sergeant Nickel looks concerned. Venderin, huh? As you advance through your new workplace, a young archer approaches you. Okay. The air around the portal shimmers constantly, so you can't get a good look at him until he gets close. It is Venderin, the young archer you met at the goblin-infested mines to the west. I thought one of the names seemed familiar. Yes, of course. He's currently reasonably healthy, a bit scratched up, and his face still has a little bit of color. You can still tell that he's from the surface. I see you're joining me in watching the portal. It is good to have more help. You never know when a mob of refugees or a wandering shade will cause trouble. How did you come to be here? How did you come to be here? I don't know if I even realized that he was part of the regular army. I thought he was just some sort of freelance monster killer. Maybe we knew that when we met him. It was a while ago. Well, after you wiped out the goblins, there wasn't much left for me to hunt there, so I came east. I heard a rumor that they were short-handed at the portal, so I came here and they hired me. Oh, okay, so they're just so desperate that they even take, random applicants. Although I suppose, well, other than maybe driven by a certain hope to get ahead in the line for the portal themselves, most people probably wouldn't want to work near the portal, so they might not really have all that many volunteers. Anyway, it took a while getting through Almaria, though. Yeah, I imagine. There are Shorthorn soldiers here? Oh yes, anyone worth anything is being sent out to fight the Slith Horde, so they look for adventurers like me. They say they don't want adventurers up at the front. They say they're chaotic influences, or something like that. Oh well, I'm sure I'll get up there eventually somehow. Why was it hard to get through Almaria? Due to an gambling mishap, I could not afford the toll to cross the bridge. Fortunately, the commander there, when he found that I wanted to fight at the portal, gave me a loan. Okay, lucky you. Okay, do you have to do much fighting here? Oh, not really. And what little there is not difficult. It's easy to scare off the refugees, and the demons that come here tend to be weak and confused. Okay, I wouldn't be concerned. Wait, demons? Aye. They are drawn to the portals, such as this one, like a moth to a candle. Wait, sorry, that's a surface world reference. Let me try again. They are drawn to portals such as this one, like a cave moth to a cave candle. Ah, I'm sure you understand. Yes, okay, that makes more sense. What should I do now? I'm not sure what we ask him, but well, he points at Sergeant Nickel. Talk to him. He's a remarkably wise man. If you say so. He took me under his wing immediately, teaching me all he knows. A remarkable teacher. I'll be waiting here, don't worry. Just follow the instructions and everything will be fine. He waves you on. Well, we've already messed that up, on purpose of course, but I wonder if maybe the first one is not going to result in absolute tragedy right away. Sergeant Nickel looks annoyed. Not unusual for him. Didn't you hear me the first time? Don't come back until the first person is through the portal. Oh, okay. Well then, we'll wait, and is he going to get horribly dismembered? The first man slowly walks through the portal, looking like he's about to pass out. He's too slow. Too slow. Oh no. Shortly after he enters, the portal wavers. The border of it shifts, just clearing the top of his head. Oh, okay. For some reason, I at first read that as like shearing the top of its head off, or of his head off, or something. No. A handful of hair drifts to the ground. A close shave, as they say. Then, before anything worse happens, there is a zapping sound and the smell of ozone, and he's gone. One less soul for Avernum to feed. Sergeant Nickel shouts, "All right! What was that? Get over here!" Sergeant Nickel looks annoyed. Don't think I didn't see what happened. You didn't say the words exactly right, did you? Yeah, I mean, why does the game even give me the option? Only to explore this bit of dialogue here. There's no other reason. You're lucky that idiot didn't have the top of his head shared off. Exactly. Now go send through the next person. Remember, it's your turn. Pass through the portal quickly. Walk through the center. Keep your arms close to you. Okay, dude, I got it the first time. Howell, you approach the man who's next in line. He looks even more terrified than he did before. Was that all right? I mean, is that what was supposed to happen? Is Doral safe? I mean, probably. I'm sure he's just fine. Are we allowed to answer his question first, or should we just stick strictly to the protocol? Screw it. I'm sure he's just fine. He nods, unconvinced. It is your turn, citizen. Pass through the portal quickly. Walk through the center. Keep your arms close to you. They could just put a sign up saying that, and, you know, that sign could do my job for me. Better than I can, obviously. But okay. He nods, then he asks you to repeat the instructions. Then he shakes his head and sighs. Well, this is what we wanted. I can hardly back out now. He begins his hike up the hill. And the second man enters the portal without incident. Flash, ozone, gone. You turn to Nickel, expecting to be told what to do with the third person in line. The same exact thing, most likely. Instead, you see him looking into the air, seemingly confused. Then he looks at you. Come here. Something isn't right. Okay. I mean, I'm already there. You return to Sergeant Nickel, fully expecting an unnecessary repetition of his earlier instructions. Instead, you find that he's looking at one of the eastern crystals. He looks confused. Yes, sorry for the delay. My old ears, they're playing tricks on me. He rubs his right ear with his finger. I keep hearing the squealing sound from over there. He points to the east. Probably a waste of time, but do a quick round of the crystals. Get close to them and make sure there's no pests there. Okay. I mean, yeah. I don't really need any more confirmation here, so alright, I'm going. He nods. And do it quickly. We have a lot of people and supplies to get through the portal today. Yeah, like 4 more. That's a lot, obviously. When you get close to this crystal, you realize that the buzzing noise wasn't in Sergeant Nickel's head. I mean, it was, through his ear, but okay, sure. It is a massive stone, 10 feet high, glowing red, and putting off a lot of heat. And it is vibrating, making the soft, shrill noise. It was humming quietly at first, but it seems to be getting louder. And then, as you watch in horror, a crack appears in the side of the crystal. A tiny one, a hairline fracture, only a few inches long. But then power starts to flow out through the fissure. It grows quickly, releasing more energy. It occurs to you that standing next to the stone might be very dangerous. Okay, so we walk away. What are you doing? Get clear of that crystal. I am. I'm further away than you are. And then the crystal pillar explodes. Unsurprisingly. Okay. Are we fine? Are 7 enough to keep it stable, or? Sergeant Nickel shouts, "We have to get everyone clear. Who knows what the portal is about to do? Talk to the refugees and get them out of here." Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, guys. Belina is too transfixed with fear to speak. Okay. As is everyone else. You and Sergeant Nickel turn and look at the portal. What you see is not good. There were 8 stones surrounding the portal, and now there are 7, feeding energy into the maelstrom and trying to hold it stable. They seem to be succeeding so far. Yeah, I mean, you'd think that they would build the thing with at least that level of redundancy in mind, right? Because, yeah, everything else would be foolish, even by major standards. The portal flails and shakes. It shoots out random bolts of searing energy. Entering it now would be certain death, but it is still there, sort of stable. Sergeant Nickel stares into the shuddering tear in reality, trying to see if anything is going to emerge. He turns and shouts to you, "The people, in line! Get them out of here!" 2 of the people who were waiting to use the portal are already running to the gate. 2 of them, however, are still standing there, transfixed, trying to decide whether to chance it. You look at them again. They seem familiar. Wait, do they? Which ones? Belina. One couple is standing on the walkway, not sure what to do. You finally recognize them. They are Penn and Belina. So those names were supposed to sound familiar. I still can't place them, though. They begged you for help getting more food back at the depot. Oh. Again, that was a while ago. Seems like a very long time ago now. Indeed, yeah. Belina turns and stops you. She doesn't seem to recognize you. She's desperate, almost hysterical. What is wrong? What is happening to the portal? You have to let us through. We've been waiting for so long. Please let us through. Penn is silent. He stares at the portal, transfixed. Look at the portal. Don't you see it's unstable? I mean, they might not, in their current state, see that. I could send them through. And they could get lucky and make it through, perhaps, in one piece. But no. If you enter that thing, you will die. You have to go. Hopefully that is clear enough. Something about your words shakes Penn out of his stupor. I mean, if those words didn't, nothing would have. He looks over at his wife. Then he grabs her arm. She tries to run forward, but he restrains her. She turns to look at him. He shakes his head, and then they run towards the gates. I mean, it's not like they're losing their place in the line, right? We're assuming, of course, that the portal is going to be stabilized again eventually, and then people are going to be sent through again, and they're still going to be in the next, right? I mean, anything else wouldn't make any sense. It's just going to be a little while longer. At this point, yeah, so what, right? Okay, so are we good? I guess so. Penn and Bellina reach the gate. A guard opens it slightly. Shaking with tears of anger and frustration, they stumble out and run to safety. I mean, yeah, of course it's frustrating because they were that close to salvation. But, you know. Sergeant Nichols shouts, "We have to get everyone to..." What? Yeah, but they are, though. Okay, just had to wait one more turn. And, of course, now some sort of enemies have spawned. Now that the refugees have been evacuated, it seems time to follow them. Sergeant Nichols turns away from the portal and shouts, "Nothing we can do here! It's time to..." Years away from the action have not entirely dulled his reflexes. When the first imp leaps out of the fractured portal, he spins and draws his blade. He parries the creature's blow just in time. Then more imps emerge. They are dazed by the portal, but still dangerous. 2 of them leap at Nicol. The rest of them charge toward the exit gates. Nicol shouts, "I have these! Stop them before they get to the gates!" Van Ryn shouts, "Hooray! A foe to fight!" Yeah, nice. Okay, so... haste... defense, for good measure, scaly imps. Which ones does Nicol have? I guess, none, really, realistically. Okay. 2 imps almost dead, wonderful. If only I had actually cast War Blessing first, we would have probably killed those 2, and thanks for stealing our kills, Nicol. Much appreciated. Okay, somehow they are actually attacking him. I mean, I'm very much okay with that. Very much okay with that. I wonder if they can actually kill him. Not that I necessarily really want to see that happen, but I can't say that I'm not curious. Anyway. I mean, I doubt you can kill one of them, but I guess give it a try. Wow, that was a worthy effort. Okay. Yeah, he's getting beat up pretty badly here. Dang, I wonder if he can actually be killed. I mean, he's about to be. Okay, we gotta level up. I mean, I can't. Oh, he's running. Okay. And now they're switching their attention. Immune to fire? No. Alright. Easy, no problem. How many hit points does he have? 615, yeah. Several of the imps are dead on the ground, the greenish ichor they use instead of blood pooling and hissing on the stone. Van Ryn takes aim and fires at another, letting out a whoop of joy. "That's right! Keep them coming! I'm not afraid!" Yeah, well, easy for you to say, standing safely away from them. Oh, but more actually just spawned. Good thing I healed Xaz right there. Probably should have healed Nicol a little bit more, unless he also got a refill in between waves. That would be convenient. If not, well, I guess we might find out if he can actually die here. Anyway, and then there's a flash of light and more imps come out of the portal, and something much larger. For a moment, Van Ryn seems to question the wisdom of taunting the demonic realms. Sergeant Nicol backs off, waving his blade as he withdraws. This position is lost. We need reinforcements. Mages, run out of the gate. What? Run out the gate. Hurry. The gate slowly begins to open, clearing an escape route for you. Oh, so we're actually supposed to run away? But we're standing right next to these. This is not gonna happen. Oh, surely we're just going to fight these. The buffs are still up. Let's see. Can we level you? You have 10 points. So I guess that's a yes. Did I make any plans? Last time we're good on tool use. I mean, I could always get more, but the idea is that eventually we're going to find some sort of equipment with some bonuses. Surprised actually we haven't seen any items. Any Tinker's gloves or the like. I could always get more pole weapons. I mean, level 10 is nice. More would be nicer. Quick action, of course, is always tempting. Maybe something like this. I feel like I've definitely been neglecting defensive skills. And we are, you know, whenever we face something that we're not vastly out-leveling, we tend to take a lot of damage. And things get dicey a little bit more often than I would like. So maybe it's not a terrible idea to actually start investing in some defense like that. Okay, Portal Demon. I mean, he told us to run, but clearly we just actually saved the game because we're currently out of combat. And, oh, okay, I guess I cancelled my special attack there. Do I trust that he's actually going to run? I mean, he said he was going to make a run for the exit, but in terms of game mechanics, he's still afraid. So theoretically, he should just run about randomly. And if any of the imps decide to go after him, he might be screwed. Then again, I just saved, so honestly, I'm kind of hoping that they end up killing him, so I can see what happens. Oh, no, only one of them. That's not enough. Instead of, oh god, well, they can't kill us. That's not surprising. So let's try that again. That was not nearly as good of a start. Okay, well, that was a little bit better. Slow. Oh, we have lightning spray. That is risky, but I got it. Okay, good damage. Why don't you drink a potion? That seems like a potion kind of situation. Ah, this imp. Kill it. I was really hoping for some haste there. No such luck. Mass heal. Again, no haste. Nickel. Okay, wow, we got some good parries there. How about Icy Rain, actually? Oh, honestly, that hits more of them? Wait, did another one just spawn? Oh yeah, sure did. Well, that's nice. Kill another one though. Oh hey, and you leveled up. 8 points, not quite enough for melee weapons, but again, that's probably good enough. Their quick action to level 10 seems really good. Although, that being said, Blade Master. Okay, hit and damage bonuses and more fatigue recovery. Honestly, that's pretty good. I could get Blade Master and Hardiness. Quick action is already at level 9. I mean, that's good. More would always be better, but this works out so perfectly that I think I'm going to go with this one. And now Blade Master is up to 6, costing more than 1 level up worth, so yeah. Okay, of course, we still have to survive this, which is far from guaranteed. Please kill, thank you. Well, if the imps now come after Hawk... Okay, Nickel just died. Well, that sucks. But... Ayali also died, so I guess we're going to reload this one. No haste for you. Ever. Should have healed. Because at the very least... But yeah, more of them keep spawning. I guess we really are supposed to run. But I do wonder if there is actually going to be an end to it. We can easily enough kill this demon if we focus on him. Oops. I mean, not anymore, we can't, but we could have. Yeah, you know what. This is obviously a completely lost cause by now. I kind of want to kill the demon and see if maybe he drops something. Can't really afford to heal Nickel is the problem. I guess as soon as we exit, this event is going to end, and he's going to be safe if he's still alive by then. But I find it interesting that he's not, like, the game is not making him unkillable at this point. So we could absolutely end this quest either with him surviving or with him dying. Probably not a huge, you know, fork in the storyline, I suppose. I doubt he's... Well, obviously, if it's possible for him to die here, then... he couldn't really play any major role... Oh, hey, nice. In the story, henceforth. You know what? There. Okay. Not terrible. Slow all of them down. Hey, and there's the haste proc. Wonderful. Now we'll see. Oof. Oh no, come on. Really, that was the final attack. Ah, so unfortunate. Okay, at least let me find out. No, the demon does not drop anything. Alright. And the real question, of course, is if these imps are gonna keep respawning infinitely. Hey, Nickel actually recovered his courage. Interesting. Well, now the next interesting thing to find out is whether these imps are actually going to make their run for the gates, and if something is going to happen when they manage to break out. Oh, wait. Oh. I see. The newly spawned ones are just basically unkillable. I mean, I guess not technically unless they regenerate, but they're definitely not meant to be defeated. I guess it's a way to handle it. Ouch. The thing is, once we're in melee, getting away is really not easily done. Can I not? Oh. Why couldn't I? Oh, did I press the wrong button? I don't know what happened there. I was trying to use the numpad to walk north, and I couldn't for some reason. Except I probably just pushed the wrong button. My God. Anyway, so what do we do? I guess we are getting some experience out of killing these, but other than that, not really a whole lot of benefit. So why don't we actually just run? Oh, you couldn't run because demons. Yeah, this is kind of how I imagine things to go. You run out of the gate. Honestly, I mean, we missed out on a little bit of experience here, but this is probably the best outcome. Well, I mean, I could have done without someone dying, but I don't know how realistic that was. You run out of the gate. You turn and look for Sergeant Nickel. His situation is not a good one. Oh wait, is he actually scripted to die here? He's backing down the hill, swinging his blade and holding back the demons. He turns and tries to run. He trips on a stone and stumbles, and then they are on him, a swarm of teeth and claws. Oh, okay, so that's how it is, huh? As he falls, he screams, "Tell the castle! Save yourself! Save!" And then they bring him down. The guards slam the gates shut to slow the demons down. Soldiers come running, taking up positions to hold the demons. And just that quickly, the great portal is lost. Like, I mean, surely we can take it back, though. The castle will need to be informed of this as quickly as possible. Huh. And this is why we need to, why we're going to eventually deal with that, the Western excavation, was it? Over here, Western excavation, where they're trying to excavate that physical escape route, that tunnel leading to the surface. Because clearly that's what they're doing, right? Just keeping it secret so as to not be swarmed with the desperate refugees. Oh, Nickel, your noble sacrifice. Wow, this should have been the episode called something noble sacrifices. Instead of the last one. If only I had known. Oh well. Kind of wish Hawk hadn't died. Not that it really matters that much, because we're going to be traveling anyway, and there's no... there's not a place that heals you for some reason. I guess it's not a proper outpost. Well, okay. That answers the question as to whether we're going to spend months in-game just doing repetitive guard duty here. Nope. On our first day at the job, things went horribly awry. Oh no, we got experience here. Never mind. I'm not gonna read that. Reloading. We're gonna... You know what? I'm going to... I suppose I could end the episode right here. No, I'm gonna first, I'm gonna pause and get out of here without someone dying. I was contemplating doing that anyway and thinking, well, technically I don't need to because I'm gonna teleport somewhere and we're gonna be resurrected there, but since we're obviously being rewarded experience, I want everyone to be alive, so I'm gonna make sure that happens. Well, everyone, but poor old Nickel, I suppose. And yeah, we'll resume from there. Okay, clearly this is not the attempt, as you can see. We got 2 people dead, but actually we got three people dead because Nickel died this time around. So surely this is gonna be different. No. You turn and look for Sergeant Nickel. His situation is not a good one. No, because he died several turns ago. Huh. He's backing down the hill. Okay, so the game's just not acknowledging the fact that he already died. Well, honestly, that's a little bit disappointing. They could have had some random soldier shouting the same thing, basically. Just, you know, telling us to go to the castle. But instead, the game just ignores the fact that he already died. That's disappointing. Well, now we technically made it out, but... Okay. Wait. Was that the same text I got? Yeah, okay, so one of those pop-ups must have been the same. I don't know, getting everyone away before... Well, someone gets killed. Someone's always gonna be stopped by the demons, is the thing. And we can't kill them all. These new very tanky ones are spawning too quickly. So we're just in a kind of a bad spot here, positioned like this with everyone adjacent to an imp. I guess it's just a little bit unfortunate. Oh well, I'm still gonna try to make the best out of this. Apparently it doesn't matter whether Nickel dies or survives, so at least I don't need to care about that. Now we know, and yeah, we'll see. If someone ends up being dead, oh well. I guess I'm okay with one person missing out on experience. But well, maybe I can kill an imp or two before that. You know, on the way out, so I can at least grab a little bit of extra experience that way. Okay, that took more reloads than I would have liked, but I actually managed to take down a bunch of demons with me. And, well, yeah, as I said, it's pretty much unavoidable for someone to stay behind to get slowed down so much that they die. We all took quite a beating here, but again, I did try to kill as many of the imps as I could, and I did get the demon itself, so we got some experience out of it. Ayali got her level up at least. Yeah, and now you stumble away from the portal stunned, still trying to appreciate the magnitude of what has happened. The great portal of Avernum's soul link to the surface is gone. I mean, it's not gone forever though, right? This has happened before. I mean, demons and shades have apparently appeared before. Surely, if we can just send in a force large enough, we can take out the whatever demons came through, and then the mages can stabilize the portal, right? They have experience with these kinds of things. Oh well. The food that has kept everyone from tipping over into starvation, gone. The escape route that gave people hope of safety, now swirling and pulsing behind you, barely in control. And you can hear the demons howling and screeching behind you. The portal is attracting more of them. Your mission is complete. Yeah, okay, I guess. You know far more about what is happening at the Great Portal than you wanted to. It is time to return to the castle and begin dealing with this new, far darker future. Great. Just what we needed. So, there was a second pop-up, yeah. You return to the basalt expanse leading down to the portal. Things are very different now. From this vantage point, you can see how terrifyingly bad things have gotten. The portal is still there, but it is no longer in balance. Now that one of the crystal pillars surrounding it is gone, the cloud of energy flails about, twisting waves of energy in all directions. Things are coming out of it. Not people or supplies. Infernal creatures, drawn from beyond by the uncontrolled tear in reality. Imps constantly crawl out of the tumult. Waves of random energy incinerate most of them as they leave. Well, that's good at least. But not all. They run out shrieking and scale the walls. Then they charge out into Avernum, where they are intercepted and killed by a ring of soldiers. They wait on the hill, rushing to slay anything that stumbles out of the portal. Until you looked down from this vantage point, you had no idea how desperate the situation was. The portal must be repaired, if for nothing else than to seal this hideous rip in reality. Indeed. Well, that's awesome. I suppose there's a tower colony nearby, who will hopefully dispatch their best portal experts ASAP. So, well, I mean, yeah, I guess someone needs to report what has happened to the castle, but I'm guessing that they're going to send me to the tower colony to inform them and ask for help, or maybe even Patrick's Tower first. Although I'm not sure that there are any portal experts there. Anyway, yeah, I can kind of see though, kind of guess what my next kind of assignments are going to be. Anyway, we are going to end things here, I suppose. Well, I guess we can head on over to the castle in preparation for next time. Thankfully, our little personal transportation network still works. So everyone's back among the living for now. And we're back in the castle. In relative safety. Alright. There's our commander, who we're going to give the great news next time. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.